back to the channel. Today we're gonna check out 3 no-gi submissions, grappling submissions from side control to knee on belly. So they're actually from knee on belly, starting off with side control, getting a nice pop-up to the transition into the position. Helping me out is Wart, one of our students, actually also the guy behind the screens, editing all our videos and color grading and audio fixing and getting those nice names. Oh, look, we're gonna do it now. So getting this name you see appear here right now. Yeah, so Wart's doing that later. So thank you very much for that. Today is also gonna be choked. I'm not gonna spoil too much, he's gonna have lots of fun. Me too, let's see how it goes. Some basic setups and a very nice submission from knee on belly. Oes. Three no-gi submissions from knee on belly, starting from side control. Let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with side control and cover real quick how to get to the knee on belly. So I have a proper side control, controlling his leg, my knee is high, my other knee is low and I have a low base. I like to close a gable grip here and get some shoulder pressure. So I wanna pop up the knee on belly and get my right knee in this case on top of Wart's chest. So I wanna be pretty high for knee on belly to open up my possibility to pass to full mount without getting my leg caught in his half guard. Just gonna show you real quick what I mean. So if I'm gonna pop up high, if I wanna go to the full mount like this, I'm gonna lean forward here, get control and just windshield wiper my leg over to get to full mount without having the possibility of getting my leg trapped here in his half guard and getting stuck in, quarter guard and getting stuck into half guard, etc. So this time I don't want to go to the full mount because he might block it. I want to work towards some submissions from knee on belly and no-gi. So I can keep the gable grip or I can switch and cup the shoulder and cup the head as I come up. So I pop up and get my knee high on his chest, base my foot all the way out, and I like to cup his shoulder and his head and pull them into my knee as I push my knee forward into his chest to create some discomfort for Wart. So I'm not gonna lean on my foot like I'm doing now for purposes of the instruction, but I'm gonna lean in and put pressure. So this tends to get a reaction from Wart. Yeah? If he keeps his arm like this on the back side, that's when I get this grip and slide it a bit up on just over his shoulder. I'm gonna cup his head, push my knee in. I'm gonna flare over and base across his head. So it prevents Wart from spinning to his left side with his head. Look. So we go from here, pushing, lifting, cupping his arm, posting over. Now I'm gonna switch this knee all the way behind to this hand. So posting his head, that makes it easier for me to spin. I'm gonna spin and get my knee behind his ribs and turn it up. Spin, squeeze my knees together. I'm gonna fall down, finish here with the armbar. So obviously you have to spin pretty fast. Just the whole setup again. The slower you spin, the weirder it looks, but we'll do it one time fast and then one time I'll try to do it a bit slower so you can see what's happening. So we're gonna pop up to knee on belly, controlling his shoulder, leaning in, getting his head, pop up and keep control. Control here, high on the arm, pose on his head, spin, fall down, finish with the armbar. Here. So, as promised, the slow version. Let's just check out the different angles so you can properly see what's happening with the... Turn around, please. So you can properly see what's happening with the knee on that side. So we go up, knee on belly, pull him in and push, get over his head so he doesn't go to his left side. And I get easy spin with my knee. And I want to stay close to him. If I fall off, I'm going to lose the elbow and therefore the armbar. So spin close, squeeze my knees together, trapping his arm and curling my foot into his armpit, sliding down for the armbar. If I spin and fall off and I end up here, he'll just come on top, there's no control, and I just lost the position. So that's our first submission. Cupping the arm, the head, posting, spinning for the armbar. If he gets his arm in between ever, so I'm gonna do the same setup, we're gonna get here, and this arm doesn't stay here, but he goes in between to, I don't know man, find something over here for my grips. I'm gonna switch this hand underneath and cup his head. So my hand slides from his neck. Place your head backwards, please. So it slides to his head. Place your head backwards, please. You see? All the way to the skull. Slide through, sprawl out, and finish with the darce. Tie, right?
Yeah.
So, if I want to set up the darce while his arm is on the back side, it's pretty hard because I have to fight his arm. I'm just going to wait for him to pull his arm out. If he doesn't, I'm going to go for the armbar anyway. Yeah. And all the time I have my option open to go to full mount or just go back to a form of side control. So same thing. Proper side control, grip, pop up a knee on belly, cup his skull, cup his shoulder. If his arm stays there, it's open for the armbar. If he tries to work it in, gonna go backwards and slide in. Fix my figure 4, and I wanna sprawl out. So this knee goes all the way down, sprawl and squeeze for the choke. One time, different angle. So watch this hand, go up, pop, cup it in, cup his skull, yeah? I wait for his arm, swing over, and go deep, shoulder deep. So I don't want to be with my shoulder high, I want to go shoulder deep. Try to lift your head back, please. Switch, try to lift your head back, please. Elbow, try to lift your head back, please. And now I can try and finish from here, but I like to pull and push forward with my chest to choke him tremendously. Yeah. So these two are kind of fun, right? Yeah. Now let's go for a very, very sick one. I have no idea what it's called. I have no idea if anyone did it before. Otherwise, congrats to you. Let's call it let's just see what it is and then give it a name. It's kind of tricky, so bear with me, but it's fun. So we're not in for the submission. We're in for giving him a bad time. So we do the same setup. We go into the knee on belly cup. And this time I'm gonna switch with a reverse knee on belly on his throat. I like to use it in gi, but in no gi we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cup this here, and I'm gonna switch my knee into his throat here, and base this one out. I'm trapping his arm in my hip. So he's here, we're gonna switch and switch. Now you see my arm is going underneath like a north-south choke. I'm gonna slide it all the way through and close an S grip behind his armpit here. It's important that my bicep is deep on his artery on the right side, and my shin is on the left side. I have his arm trapped, close the S grip, and I squeeze my biceps down and push my knee into his throat and get a terrible, terrible choke from a weird position. So we're here, I get the shin on his artery here, and my biceps all the way on the back side, closing here. So if he tries to work from here, so I'm not putting pressure, he tries to work, get his legs in between, I can just squeeze down, get the choke. Yeah, so I don't really mind him working. I can always switch back to knee on belly. Different angle. So what actually chokes him is gonna be my shin here and the backside of my biceps behind him. Like, we could just go for a north-south choke from a north-south anyway, but what's the fun in that, you know? Just shoving your knee into someone's neck. Beats that every time. So, side control, popping up. First go to knee on belly. Switch, switch. Get my arm behind, and now look at this. I'm gonna just move my legs so you can see what's happening. I trapped his arm here with my body. Pull it out, please. So it's pretty stuck. I don't really mind him pulling it out because I don't need it for the finish. And I get my S grip here, lift, and get my elbow in. Then I push my shin down, push my bicep down, so I'm not pulling him up. Look, that's no choke. I'm gonna push it down and squeeze and get like a darce, a shin crusher, I don't know, man. Reverse knee on belly choke. Lots of fun on a Sunday, whatever you like to call it. There's one final detail, 5 seconds, just what's happening with the head. So let's put your head that way, please. So my shin is going to be here after my switch. And it's important I'm not gonna be over his head, but pushing in to get the choke with the point of my knee. This hand is going to go all the way down. So you see the space here? I want to get that slack out, so shove it all the way down and get my shoulder down to the mat. Close the S grip, yeah? You ready? Being based and squeeze. And just rip it off. Okay? If it's confusing, you want to see it with full speed, check out the first 10 seconds of this video. We always start with the technique and the B-roll, so you can check it out. Obviously, the armbar and the darce are more common and might be more high percentage, but you gotta have some fun too, right? Yeah. So that's it. Pop up to knee on belly. 3 no-gi submissions from knee on belly for grappling. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Just want to do a quick shout out. I want to do a quick shout out to the guys over at Patreon, man. Without you guys, we would not have filmed all these advanced series. Everything from the rubber guard to the scarf hold system, to the half guard things, to the ninja chokes, this stuff, the crucifix, everything. We got more coming up, all because of our support over at Patreon. Well, not just support, the people actually on Patreon to get more content, more stuff we provide over there. That's not on YouTube publicly, so be sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much, and see you in the next video. Yeah. Peace.